Welcome back to the WHHI Daily News. Jessa Jeremiah joining us to talk about something we ought to be talking about in the summertime to get ready for the fall and just to keep our kids busy for these last few weeks as we get ready for school to restart again. Libraries for kids. Tell us what it is and what it does.
What it does. Well, this is a really impactful organization, and this is actually an international organization. So when we think about our kids going to school and going back to school and having the resources that we have, imagine what they're facing in, some of these countries in Africa. Speaking of Kenya in particular here today, there's a gentleman from Bluffton who made a visit to Kenya a while back and saw a great need for libraries. He started an organization with a mission to supply libraries with books. I'll paint the picture for you a little bit. So the schools there have oftentimes a dirt library, and the kids, we're talking about elementary age kids, might have one book per subject for the entire school to share. Lots of pages missing, things of that nature. So these kids are eager to learn and don't have resources. So this man, his name is Roy Austin, has put himself in this mission. He started an organization and they're doing big things in Kenya.
That's fantastic.
It is.
Obviously facing all kinds of obstacles. There's a lot of logistics, a lot of financials issues. How do we overcome all of that?
Yeah, and you're right. And it's amazing what they've done so far, but you think about, okay, let's get some books donated and get people here and we'll ship them over and get them into these schools. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. It sounds nice. It costs a lot of money to get these containers. So they're sending containers, and these containers are about $19,000 to send over. That's a base cost. Then you've got a customs duty. That's $6,000 on top of that. You've got, some extra stamps, processing, distributing the books. You're talking about $25,000 per container, which each container holds about 40 to 50,000 books. Okay. So there's a lot of expense, but there's a lot of good that's happening. So they need, of course, funding for the project. Now, the good news is they have gotten a lot of funding, people just from the goodness of their hearts donating. And as of now, we have 9 containers that have been delivered.
That's great.
3,000 schools have been impacted, and 680,000 children have full libraries at their school now in Kenya. So amazing strides that they've made. There's 1.5 million children, though, that need help. So they have a long-term goal and a lot of work to do. Okay,
how can people help?
Well, a couple things you can do. Of course, go to the website, make a financial donation.
And the website is?
The website, we hope we have it on screen for you, but it's librariesforkids.org. The 4 is the number 4. Okay. And of course you can make, maybe a legacy gift would be great. You can also donate to Libraries for Kids through Amazon Smile. So you can get 0.5% of all your Amazon purchases to go to Libraries for Kids. And then just being an ambassador, getting the word out, letting people know that this great organization exists, and it is run by this lovely man here in Bluffton.
Be a fabulous thing for a local service organization and local folks to just get involved with.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much for joining us with that.
Bob.
That's great. Thank you all for joining us as well. If you missed anything at all, we'll be back in 90 minutes.